Hello again. We're making pretty good progress on our cable baby sack. We made the foundation round and we did the first round, and now we're ready for the second round. And if you look on your pattern, you'll see the second round starts with knit 1, purl 1, just like the first round did. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do it 8 times, and we're not really going to have to count now because we have our stitch markers. Yeah, those are going to be so helpful. So I already did knit the first knit when I finished my last round to secure my stitch markers. So now I'm ready to do a purl. So that was 1. So I'm not even going to really have to count these because I want to get to the stitch marker. So I can just knit and purl without even counting. We don't have to count anymore. Yay! That's the good thing about stitch markers. And one thing you'll notice with this second round is that you're knitting the knits and purling the purls. So every stitch that looks like it was just knit, you're going to be knitting it. And every stitch that looks like it was purled, you're going to be purling it. And it's going to be that way throughout this entire round. It's a very boring round, so I'm not going to videotape the whole thing. I'm just going to help you understand the first half of it, because you know how it tells you to repeat from asterisk to asterisk. So I'm only going to go through that one time and trust you to be able to figure out the rest of it, because you're so smart. You're smart. Yes, you are. And the more we do this, the better it's going to get. It's going to just start to flow on the needles and fly and feel really good. Okay, so now I'm at my stitch marker. So I just slide my stitch marker over and I look at the next part of the pattern. Purl 1, knit 4, purl 1. Forgot to bring my yarn forward. Purl 1, knit 4. Those are the 4 that you cabled before. And then purl 1. And then move your marker. And this is the same. If you look at your chart over here, because we're at the center at the chart, look how row 2 is exactly like row 1. You see that? They're exactly the same. So we're just doing the same thing. Like I said, we're knitting the knits and purling the purls. So I don't even have to look at my chart. I'm just going to read my stitches as I go across on round 2. The same thing happens with round 4. If you'll look at your instructions, you'll notice that round 2 and round 4 are just knits and purls, and you're just knitting the knits and purling the purls from the row before. And it's going to be that way throughout the entire design. Row 2 and 4 are always just knitting the knits and purling the purls. So after a while, you can kind of relax on those rows and not have to look at your chart so much. It's a nice thing. I like it when things like that happen. And if you're an experienced knitter or an intermediate knitter, you can pretty much look at stitches and you can see if they're knits or purls, because the knits have that little smooth shape at the bottom and the purls have that little bump at the bottom. So you purl all the ones that have a little bump and you knit all the ones that don't. So that's all there is to this row. It's pretty simple. One more. There we go. There's that purl. So I'm just going to leave you to it. Just keep slipping the markers and purl whenever you see a purl and knit whenever you see a knit, and you'll be in good shape. So I'll see you in the next video when we're going to do round 3. Bye.